Hey, what's up, guys? It's Shane. I'm out here in the dark, and I'm outside playing soccer right now. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and it's all dark out here. You can barely see, but it looks like it's gonna rain, thunderstorm again. This is down where I used to play soccer. Recognize the area? I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's 162. It's right off where that creek is and stuff that I know of. There's a small creek nearby, and so I've been out here for a couple minutes playing soccer, and tomorrow night I head back home. My birthday was great. I hung out with some friends yesterday at the St. Joe's Festival. Saw my friend Austin. He said he wasn't going, and then he showed up and surprised me there. And I saw my friend Jack Founds. He went to my old school. I saw him there. He was the first person I saw there. And then my friend Nick went with me. And so I've been hanging out in Westchester the last couple of days. And tomorrow I'm heading back home tomorrow night. So last night, heading home from Westchester, it was pouring out, raining hard. And I could barely see the road. But yeah, it was scary. Like, I couldn't see the road. I couldn't see where I was going. And they said it's going to thunderstorm again tonight, which it looks like it over in that direction, as you can see it. And so I was here yesterday playing soccer too, a bit. Not too much. But I was out here more yesterday, and it was way more humid too. For a bit, but I was here in the morning, not at nighttime. And I didn't realize this, but you know that building they knocked down in downtown? It's gonna be a train station now because someone was exploring, and I heard the man was exploring and he fell way down into this thing, so they had to knock it down. And there's a YouTube video of that where it actually was. And down here where I used to play soccer all these years, it looks like the same thing. I don't know if you can see it in the dark, but you see that pole all the way up there, that big tower? There was one like that in Downtown, and I thought that was the one that got knocked down. And you hear this creepy music playing like on YouTube, and because a drone was taking all these pics later on, and they shot a video of it. It's pretty cool looking. You should see the video if you haven't seen it yet. It was a downtown paper mill, and it got knocked down because of that reason. And then it's interesting because it says when it was first built and who built it, and the Sunoco place and stuff like this. So it's really interesting, a bit of history for it. Which I never knew about, like when it was built and stuff. So, and you know, all that, and when it was first started, and you know what it used to be and stuff like that. So that pole over there, or tower, or whatever you call it, where is it? I'm trying to see it in the dark. It's not easy. Hold on, maybe it's this way. Yeah, it's right there, like straight ahead, like right there, where I'm saying, where those lights are, right there. That's it, and I thought that was a paper mill, but I was wrong. I was way off. You know, it was the one in town that got knocked down, and now they're saying it's going to be a train station, from what I hear. Not too much. It's not too humid, which is good. It's nice out. So last night was fun. We just walked around, and I saw another person I knew from West he was in my math class for like, I think 2 years. So I saw him and we just said hi. Because when I got there with Nick, I ran into 2 more of my friends, so it was like the 4 of us, which was unexpected. I didn't know Jack was going, and I didn't know Austin was going after he said he couldn't go. He showed up, and he said he walked right past me. I said, I didn't know that. I didn't see you there. He said he was sitting on the curb. I didn't see him. But, yeah, we all hung out last night. And then we went over to Downtown West, Nick and Austin and I, and we hung out there for a while last night, till like 11:30 at night. So I got back to Herbie's house last night, around midnight last night. And so we were at West last night, and we walked over to like the track field and walked around the stadium, the football stadium. We walked around that way, and then we got to like the track field and all that. And I raced Austin across the track field, and he said before to me that he wasn't as fast as he used to be, and he couldn't get over how fast I was. And I'm never out of my house, so but yeah, so we had a race last night anyway, and that was fun. And then we walked around a bit, and we were laughing and talking and stuff. I won a basketball last night, and so I actually won 2, but one is bigger and one's like a mini size. And so Austin was throwing my ball as hard as he could against the West building, and we were laughing. We went there right across the school for a while, and then we walked down to the field because Austin didn't want to see what the field looked like again, I guess. So he mentioned that, and so we walked down to the field after 15-20 minutes of standing in front of the school, in the school entrance and stuff. And Austin was throwing my ball against the building, and so the mini ball, and what do you know, it left marks on the building itself. And he was like, it was built in 2003. I'm like, no, it's not. That's not true. I'm like, look it up. It was built in like 1874. He was like, really? I was like yeah, like it was established 1874, something like that. I told him. I'm like, look it up, read it. It'll tell you about it. And so I'm like, we were joking around. We were like, the school's gonna come crashing down. The school's gonna get knocked down because he's literally hitting the ball so hard against the school. And I actually took pictures on my phone of the marks that we made on the building, and we're probably on video anyway, on camera. Austin actually got on the table outside there, the picnic tables outside the building there, in front of the school, and he was waving at the camera. I'm like, those are on, right? I'm like, I was here once during the night, and the cameras are always on, I told him. And he went there for basketball, but he never went to the school before. He went to my old school. That's how I knew him. And Austin was also in my confirmation class in 6th grade in 2009. So that's how we met, pretty much. And he was in my class for confirmation, the class beforehand to, prepare us for the confirmation and all that. So he was in my class that year, in 2009. And so we all hung out. We had fun last night. Nick got to meet Austin for the first time. And I split up, so I was walking around for a bit at the festival while they talked or whatnot. And they came back, and they were looking all over for me. And I was on the other side there. I was sitting down on the curb there, and Austin's like, we must have walked around 50 times, looking for you. And they came back laughing. They saw me. And I'm like, what are you guys laughing at? You telling jokes or what? Like, what are you doing? And so it was fun. We were out till like 11:30 at night last night. And then after I dropped Nick off last night, it was pouring outside. It was teeming, if you know what I mean. It was so loud, and the thunder, and the lightning and stuff. And I heard it was going to storm. But I didn't know that much. But it really, I couldn't sleep all last night because of the storm. I was up till like 3 a.m. last night. And then I forced myself to stay awake till 5 a.m. because I was on my phone and watching videos or whatnot. Not movies because I didn't have Wi-Fi, but on other stuff. And so I was doing that for a few hours last night. And then I tried to go to sleep and I wasn't tired around 3 a.m. So I forced myself to stay up till 5, and then I crashed. I went to sleep last night. And I woke up around 11, almost noontime, but still 11 o'clock in the morning. So I was surprised how early I woke up this morning. And tomorrow I'm going to Westchester again with Nick. There's this thing going on, like this party type thing. He said something about the office, I don't know. Something about Exton. And so I'm going to that, and I have to get up early tomorrow. So I have to get up by 9, so chances are I'm staying up again all night tonight. If I can. I haven't been taking my sleeping medication consistently either. I've been back and forth on it again. So if I do take it, it usually has me falling asleep in like less than 5 minutes. So, but it's also not supposed to help me sleep. It's supposed to help me get an appetite to gain weight. So, but anyway, I'm getting off the field because I'm hearing buzzing and like insects out here now. So, and the field is soaking wet compared to yesterday. It was all dry, but it rained so much. And I remember playing soccer when I was little, and like all the time in the fog and in the rain and stuff. All my games, it was just like the field was like soaking wet like this, which would be more fun because of the sliding and the scoring. But I would also have grass all over me just from playing the game. And then after it rained, it would get hot and humid again. And so, if you know where I am now, I don't know if you know where I am. That's the road out there. It's like pitch dark. You can't see nothing. But, so, yeah, Nick and I switched necklaces, so he gave me this. And I gave him my necklace, which was $35 from Kohl's. So, we traded necklaces yesterday. And so they're working on the road down there, all the way down. And so Yeah, I'm surprised it's not raining yet. I heard it was gonna rain around the same time tonight and stuff. Um, so, this is my soccer ball that I got probably over a year ago now, I would think. So, yeah, yesterday was worse, but also I ran through the mud, so I got mud all over me right now. It's like splashed up on me because the field is so much rain from yesterday. And so, yeah, last night we were just laughing and stuff. And I was actually getting a headache by the middle of the night last night just from laughing so hard. But yeah, it's like Jack said something to Nick by accident. I don't think he meant it at all, but he kind of offended Nick. So I was, I'm trying to deal with my friends. I'm like, I told Jack to go over there and talk to Austin because he was ordering food last night. And I told him to go over there, walk over there, and talk to Austin. I also introduced Jack to Austin. So they talked, and then Jack wanted to walk around somewhat, so we didn't hang out the rest of the night. But I saw him, and he usually runs into me first thing, and I don't know why, but like I don't know. Then I was concerned about like my friends getting along, and I'm like, just ignore it. Who gives a crap what people say? It's what you think that matters, not what other people think. I mean, don't let it get you down, I said. And I know it's hard for some of my friends, but I mean, just don't let people get you down. Don't let them bother you. Don't give them that power, you know? I've been out here less than 5 minutes or so, and I've already got a mosquito bite. And I did not bring bug spray. Of course, the mosquitoes love me every year. I always get about 9 bites if I'm lucky. The bugs seem to like me. Or love me, rather. There's only my car here and one other car. I don't know who the other car is. I don't see any people out here. Yo. So, if you haven't heard yet that I'm moving out soon, I'm doing the PRP program, which is the Peer Rehabilitation Service program. Or, yeah, Peer Rehabilitation program, yeah. So, that's only set up for Maryland, and I thought it would be for downtown, but it's not. So, I'm not moving back at all. I thought I could, but I can't. But at least I won't be home. If I can get in. Same with like I'm going to college soon, and getting a degree to be a MA, which is medical assistant for people that don't know that. A lot of people don't know that, so it's okay if you don't know that. But I'm doing that soon and going to the community college and moving out soon on my own. So, it'll be interesting. For me, I think it'll be worth it, for sure. And I'll get to live on my own and see what it feels like for once. So I'm really excited about that. And What is that? I don't know. But Nick is quitting smoking. He's giving it up. This is his last pack. I said, "Did you quit yet?" He promised me he was gonna quit, so I'm getting my friend to quit smoking. And I kind of filled him in what my dad went through, real fast. Which is, hard to talk about in a way. So, yeah, it's a nice night out anyway. There's a soccer field down that way. They're like working on the road or they're repaving the road. I don't know what they're doing. But it's different on the road. It's like uneven, there's more gravel and everything. And there's this freaky tree, I forgot all about it, down here at the soccer field, and it would give me nightmares, if anything. Not that one, but damn, if I can see it, I'll try to show it. Alright, let's see. Hold up. I can't see it. Forget it. Sometime during the day I'll show it. But I need to eat something too, because I've only eaten once the last 2 days. So I'm pretty hungry. Holy shit. All those flying bugs up at that light. It's crazy, there's like a million of them. Yeah, so it's been fun the last 4 days or so. I'm heading back tomorrow night. And probably early because I spent so much of my money again. So I'm really saving the last whatever I have in my wallet right now. Because I could easily go through $40 in a day. Easily. I have a money spending issue problem. And it's hard for me to save money. Which hopefully one day I'll move out on my own. But I might be stuck with this program because I can't afford to live on my own, sadly. Like my mom said, most of my friends can't. I know some of my friends that can't, and I know they want to, but why not do this program? I mean, it's something. I would need to mention it to some of my friends because I'm going to be doing it, and it's going to be interesting. Like, nobody's in charge of me. Nobody's in charge of you. But, if you need something or other, they stop by, but you are the one paying the rent. So, maybe that will help me learn to save money. I hope. I'm going to try. Because I'm really forcing myself to not spend the last, I don't know, what I have left, like $13 in my wallet, left, so I'm trying not to spend that because I need to get home tomorrow night. So, and I bought weights the other day, my first pair of weights at Dick's Sporting Goods the other day here, so I'm working out a lot more than I used to. So I'll be doing that soon. And metal weights that I bought. So I'll be doing that to gain more muscle mass. I don't know if you can see the pole behind me now, but there's the building. And one of those buildings I used to go with the sign-ups when I was younger, but that's not what it is anymore. But I used to go in those buildings and get my shirts, which those buildings has specialists now, which they are getting knocked down. And I'm gonna be sad if these soccer fields go, because I played here my whole life, and so I played on these fields for 22 years almost. And I started soccer when I was 4. And to say I used to hate it, and as I got older, it's become my favorite sport, you know. And I'm a big fan of the Philadelphia Union, not so much the DC United team, which is their soccer team. You know, I'm more of a Philly person with all the sports teams and everything, so it's nice out. I just don't want to drive much more. So yeah, I miss the downtown area a lot. I don't like Maryland so much. You know, I didn't want to move, but you know, when the house gets too much, and you have a big old farmhouse and a wraparound porch and lots of land and everything, it just gets too much. You know, after someone passes away, the house just gets too much, and you know, once in a while I miss doing all those types of things. I used to work hard around the house. You know, 2015, 2016. You know, I used to work hard after school. You know, just on my house and stuff. And I miss doing some of it. And to say, like, down in Maryland, we have the HOA people, so we don't have to do a thing. And, which is nice, too. But I can't, like, paint my house or anything or do any outside work. You know? But if I did, our townhouse is like a beige yellow color. I can't really explain it. But I wanted the shutters to be blue now, so I wanted to paint the shutters. Because my house looks like a yellow jacket. Like, the shutters are black. But they have to match all the other houses in our development, so that's what it has to be. But if I were to say, if I could paint, which I can't because of the HOA people, I would be painting it blue and white. Blue and gold, for downtown West colors. So that's what I would do if I was allowed to paint. Because I would do it in a minute. Maybe they wouldn't notice. Maybe they're colorblind, hopefully. They wouldn't notice a thing. I think my dad and I are kind of similar. I'm not colorblind at all, but like, same for my dad, he's not colorblind, but I would get like, if I saw like teal or something, I would think it's blue, but it's actually green. But in my head, I think it's blue. I need to get out of here. These bugs are out here. I keep hearing noises over there, like past the trees over here. I have no idea what that is. And so over at Nick's house earlier tonight, we were playing GTA 5, Grand Theft Auto 5, which I have that game too at home, but I haven't played it at all. I've been doing the Tony Hawk games. I used to be really big on skateboarding and stuff, so I stick to my Tony Hawk games for PlayStation 2. And I play the old stuff. I don't like the new stuff because they keep coming out with newer and newer stuff all the time. So my neighbor and I Tommy, he used to play with me. I would go over to his house, and he's a year older than me, and he'd be playing GTA, and of course I wasn't allowed to at that age, but I did it, and I did it at his house. He let me play it, and we would be back and forth on the PlayStation. This was before I got my PlayStation 2. I got my first PlayStation 2004. I had 3 different PlayStations over the years. All PlayStation 2, and my first one I got for Christmas 2004, and I was screaming with excitement when I got it because my neighbor had it and then I got it, so I was really excited. And then my second one I won at a restaurant one time, and the third one I had got shot by lightning. Don't ask me how that happened. I don't know how, but it was set up and it just got shot by lightning, and I was like, what in the world? Like overnight. I wasn't using it at all. It was just overnight, and I think I turned it off. I don't remember now. I was 8. No, 8 was my first one. Never mind. But it was later on, and so maybe I didn't turn it off, or it was still on. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I went through 3 different PlayStations over the years, and so when we were playing that game tonight, we were just cracking up because we were blowing up helicopters and things and watching them fall into the mountains and stuff. I couldn't do it, but I could shoot at other people, but I couldn't kill the helicopter because I didn't know how to do it. I'm sure all the PlayStation 2s now are very similar, But to say that was fun, and then spinning in the helicopter, and where it was landing and stuff, and what happened to it, and one was flying away further, so we were laughing and cracking up about that for hours. I think we played for about 3 hours tonight, around 4 something, and then we walked to Burger King and ate something, and then we came back, and I was doing it for a bit, and then I shut it off. I had to do my shot, and then we were both exhausted. We were both tired, Nick and I, and then I just got going from his house about an hour or so ago. So now I'm going back to Herbie's soon because I have to get up early tomorrow for this party type thing at in Westchester somewhere. I don't know where it is, but I have the address. And so I'm going to that tomorrow night. I mean, tomorrow morning. What am I saying? But, yeah, it should be fun. So, that's all what went on. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna get going. I'm like dragging. I'm tired. And I'm gonna try not sleep again all night tonight. So, I think I could do it for one night without sleep and then drive home tomorrow night. So, alright. Well, I gotta go. So, yeah. But there's definitely noises out there that I've never heard before, so I'm getting going. I'm in the pitch dark now. What the heck? Alright. So, I'm getting going. I'm gonna try to stay up all night again. And see what I can do there. Because I have to get going at like 9:30 tomorrow morning. Over the Westchester, so. Alright, peace guys. Hope all is well.